I read a comment online the other day that said, "It's never a good sign when folk music starts to be good again." It's a sad truth of what's happening all around the world, but especially in the United States recently. But I don't want to get too political on this channel. Today we're going to look at one of the recent phenomenon, Grammy-nominated Jesse Wells. I discovered Jesse some months ago on YouTube, and I was really impressed by how well he can convey the message through his songs. His songwriting craft is something truly inspiring, and it taught me that it's really about the content of what you're doing rather than the production value, because as you might know, he's producing his videos in the fields, in the forest where he lives, and the music, the songs, the message just speak for themselves without him having to have some special effects or amazing production value. Since then, I've been following him here and there, and honestly, it kind of made my day recently when I saw him on this Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and I'm really, really happy for him that he's getting the recognition he deserves. We're going to listen to his song called Join Ice, and I think it speaks for itself, so I'm going to just play this version from the Late Show.
Well, if you're looking for purpose in the current circus, if you're seeking respect and attention, if you're in need of a gig that'll make you feel big, come with me and put some folks in detention. Just last week was kinda tough. I put a kid in cuffs, I zip-tied a lady to a van. We can sneak around town hunting working folks down. I hear they get a great benefit plan. Join ICE, boy ain't it nice. Join ICE, take my advice. If you're lacking control and authority, come with me and hunt down minorities. Join ICE.
Wow. I heard this before, but I'm still amazed by how well it flows all together, the lyrics. He's also a deceptively good guitar player. This sort of Travis picking A7 chord. But how he described it in one interview I heard recently, his burnt toast vibe voice kind of adds this character to it. His phrasing is really on point, the expression is there. It's just years and years of working on his craft. Interesting the starting note here, because he starts on the G, which is the 7th of the A7 chord. This sarcasm with sort of laying down the description of what we hear is happening in the US. I live in the UK, so I'm not as familiar with the situation over there, guys, and I'm sorry to hear about what's happening, but please share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep going.
See, I failed the academy, the cops weren't having me, the army didn't sound that fun.
Yeah.
So I found me a paramilitary operation that was keen to hand me a gun. I got picked on in school, I never felt that cool. There's a hole in my soul that just rages. All the ladies turned me down and I felt like a clown. But will you look at me now, I'm putting folks in cages. At ICE for respect and power. Join ICE, I hear they got great hours. There's a sign-on bonus of 50 grand. They're in need of you needing to feel like a man. Join ICE.
Wow, this description of how they're trying to find the most insecure and desperate people to do the dirty job for them. He's managing to balance the humor, the darkness, the sarcasm of it all perfectly. It's really hard to write something like this and not make it sound like you're taking it too lightly. And on the other hand, making it so dark that people can't listen to it anymore. The tension between the playfulness, the humor, and between exposing how bad it is really delicate. If you imagine that he would write a song about just telling you there are these people and they're doing bad things, like just stating, that would not let you to connect the dots for yourself. And I think that's what is so powerful about his songwriting. And he said it somewhere that he's not trying to tell people what to think. He's not trying to tell them this is what the song is about. He sings his message and people interact with his art and make their own understanding of it connected to their own story. And because he's touching on so relevant topics, it resonates, it's really powerful, and ultimately that's why he's being recognized, maybe winning a Grammy.
Look at him go.
So present as a performer as well. The D7. Almost like gunshots with the harmonica, I don't know. His look. Here just notice his presence and absolute focus throughout the whole solo. Here, harmonically, he goes from A, stays there quite a long time, then to D7, and then he goes to G, and to D, and back to the A7. I don't know if he intended it that way, but it almost felt like when he was doing these short bursts of harmonica playing, it was like these gunshots that were shot. Wow, powerful.
Well, if you're looking for purpose in the current circus, if you're seeking respect and attention, if you're in need of a gig that'll make you feel big, come with me and put some folks in detention. See, I failed the academy, the cops weren't having me, the army didn't sound that fun, so I found me a paramilitary operation that was keen to hand me a gun. Join ICE, boy, ain't it nice? Join
Nice
ICE,
rock and roll
take my
figure.
advice. If you're lacking control and authority, come with me and hunt down minorities. Join ICE.
Wow.
That's it. Thanks for being here, man.
And when you watch him communicate with people or with interviewers, he's so humble, so connected to his message, so down to the earth. Yeah. It really, in a way, sucks when folk music starts getting good. That shows you how there's always two sides of things. Being too comfortable, it can make us complacent. So adversity always breeds some beautiful, beautiful art. Life is change, and most of spiritual traditions are about dealing with change. And sometimes, in order to reach a higher state, it requires some crisis. So I hope that's what we're going through. I'm hopeful. I'm a positive person. So wish you all the best, you fellow folks in America. And I hope I can support his art and his work by sharing it on my channel as well. Have a great day. See you next video. And until then, keep it folky.